Hey guys, so welcome back to part 2 of the Super Bowl inspired makeup. We are going in with a New England Patriot look this time. I find this one a little more wearable. If you're looking for a wearable look, you can obviously change the colors if you want to wear this one for the Eagles or vice versa. So my foundation routine is the exact same from the last video. I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer all over my face, and I'm going in with the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint in shade Light 1 Finland, and I'm going in with my beauty blender and just buffing that all into my skin here. I did mention in the last video the reason I used the primer was because my skin was super dry. I filmed these videos on the same day. So, and then I'm going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer again. Same thing as last video on the back of my hand. Worked that in to the tip of my beauty blender and just going under the eyes and of course back over the lids. You don't have to go over the lids with yours. I just, like I mentioned in my last video, have some freckles and veining there, so I find it's best. I did prime again with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre over the lids again, which I'll show in a little bit. But contouring again, I'm using the Shadow Play contour color by Kat Von D in the Shade and Light palette on an angled fluffy brush. Again, working it into the crease along the temples and hairline. I really like to work it into my hairline because I kind of have calyx at the side of my head. That's what works for me. Of course, do what you'd like. Eyebrows again are my super favorite, hands down, ride or die Sephora retractable eyebrow pencil. I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, this is the waterproof one. I find this lasts longer than any brow pencil I used. I go hours and hours and hours on certain days, and I've accidentally slept in my makeup a couple times and my brows still look amazing the next day, and this is what I've used, so highly suggest checking it out. Again, going in with the tip of my beauty blender and the lightest shade in the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just going under my eyes to set that concealer. And I'm going in with the same blush color I used in the last look, which was Beaming by Pacifica in the Coconut Blush little duo palette there on this fluffy Sephora brush. I believe this was in a travel kit actually, looking at it. It's a little shorter, but it's super fluffy and super soft. It is not vegan for those who are wondering. But again, questions, just put them down in the comments and hopefully I can answer all your questions to the best of my abilities. For highlight, I'm still using the Pearl Highlight by Becca in the Jaclyn Hill palette. They do sell this separately, and you can probably get a sample of this if you go in and ask really nicely. The Sephora people are amazing there. So here I am priming my lids, and I don't believe I set this. I think I just let it kind of dry on my eyelids. But we're doing a pretty neutral look, in my opinion. This is something I wear on a daily basis. So I'm taking the shade Tease on this fluffy kind of C-shaped brush. This is by the brand Kit. I don't know if you can get that in the States, but Sonia Kashuk makes a really good dupe for it. I'm not sure what it's called, but I can link the dupe down below. So I'm just taking that and I'm kind of running it almost all over my lids and more so focusing in my crease and really working that in there. So going in, the major part of this look is the eyeliner, and I am using the Contour Clubbing Waterproof Eyeliner in 46 Blue. This is by Bourjois Paris. This is a super inky pencil. I find it super creamy, really easy to apply. I absolutely love this brand of eyeliners. I think they're great. I'm just breaking off the very tip of the eyeliner and actually going in with another Kit brush. This is their lip brush, and I prefer to use lip brushes for my eyeliner. Of course, if you'd rather use an angle brush, feel free, but this is what I find works best for me. You work in the shade you're using. I love it for cream shades, and you just work that up in, you do your line, and I'm just going over a little bit so it all blends nice together and it's nice and sharp on the outer edge. The Patriots have this kind of cobalt blue, almost a mix between a navy blue, so to set that, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, excuse me, And I'm using the color Minx on an angled brush. And again, I'm using a kit brush, which is kind of funny. This is not sponsored by them. I just love their brushes. They're one of the best drugstore brushes you can get in Canada. I highly suggest if you get a chance to check them out. Seriously, check them out. They're so amazing. Next, I'm going to be going in with this Makeup Forever Professional Paris eyeshadow palette. This is the palette 9 Artist Shadow, and I'm going in with this pale light color. I believe it is the I528 shadow, and I'm just going to be putting that in my inner corner. And going in for mascara today, I'm going in with my favorite mascara. This is the Roller Lash by Benefit. I find this mascara is just my absolute favorite. I think it looks so good on the eyes. And so I'm just going to be applying that. I did apply most of it off camera. It's just very hard to apply mascara on camera. But I did try my best. So don't forget, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button in the top there so you can be notified for my most recent videos. And now to top off the whole look with the super bright red color, I am using Outlaw by Kat Von D, and this is their liquid lip. I absolutely love this red lip color. I find it's just so flattering on my skin tone, and Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks are my absolute favorites and my go-tos. They last so long. Again, I have fallen asleep in this, which is really bad to say, but I've woken up and it's still on my lips. I will go through dinner with this and it lasts so long. If you haven't checked her out, check out her brand. I absolutely love it, and I love Kat Von D so much. But I'm just applying that. My lips are a little uneven, so it might look uneven, but this is as even as I could get it. I don't like using lip liners. That's just my personal preference, but of course you can go in again with a smaller brush or a lip liner to even it out a little more. Or if you're doing this look for the Eagles, a nice forest green lip I think could be so cool. And that is the final look. Don't forget to give this video, both videos, a thumbs up, and leave a comment below letting me know what you want to see in the future, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.